Oh, it's 11 minutes. I was like, what's going on? I can't see. Um, I don't know if y'all heard about this about Meghan Markle. The UK or somebody wants is urging Meghan Markle to facilitate a reconciliation between Prince William and Prince Harry. Do you think there's some? Is that smart to have her do it? Why? Why does if she's the problem? If it's because of her that they separated, like everybody's saying, I'm not necessarily knowing if that's true or not. I mean, I read cards on it all the time, but if it's because of Meghan Markle, why would you have her try to facilitate? Is it that they need her to apologize? And Prince Harry's protecting her because of that. Um, the one thing about the royal family that I should mention is if you're above it all, there should be some sort of forgiveness. It wasn't like a real, scandal. It was like a couple of your kids just bitching and moaning about being your kids. That's forgivable. It's your family. Families do rift apart, but like they always end up back together. So I think time will naturally heal this. Now, there should be some apologies from Meghan Markle, even though she feels like a victim. There should be apologies from both sides if it really happened the way it happened. But it seems like she's been caught in several lies about exaggerating and being hyperbolic about the whole situation. Um, I don't know. Like I wasn't there. It's hard to say if she was hyperbolic about it, but saying that you want to kill yourself, um, if you leave, I might kill myself, uh, and stuff like that is a little bit dramatic. And I wonder if she really. I'm pretty sure she did, but like she wasn't. Meghan Markle loves herself. If she didn't, she wouldn't be in the position she's in. So for her to say, I think that was just like sheer drama. She wasn't going to do shit. She literally wasn't going to do shit. But she probably would have left. She would have like disappeared. And, Prince Harry, I don't think wanted that. So I think he just like kind of just acquiesced to what she wanted because she she just had the upper hand over it and control. Now, being that the family know that, is it a good idea for you to have the narcissist come in and apologize? Because then you just let that energy back into the situation and it's going to cause more chaos. I've said it from the beginning that she was going to burn down his whole fucking foundation. Did I not say that? I literally said that. I've been saying it. Ain't I been saying it? I've been saying it. So I'm trying to figure out why you guys would continue to let her burn down the entire foundation of what's going on. Let it go like frozen, you know what I'm saying? Just let that shit go. So, can there be a reconciliation for Prince Harry and Paul and brother? Yeah. Yes. And I think it's unfair for them to say, like, break up with your girl and then I'll reconcile with you, but I guarantee you that's what's being said. Drop that crazy bitch and then I'll talk to you. And I've had like family members that dealt with crazy bitches that wanted to run them over with a car, did the most. They did the motherfucking most. So it's not beyond me to say that Meghan Markle would do something that crazy. She has demonstrated that she would. So she has demonstrated that she will stage her entire life, um, and like put herself out there with this fake narrative and be okay with it, which is creepy as fuck to me. That she would just blatantly tell all these lies and, whether she know it or not, she calls herself out on not really relating to black women. She does. Even though her mom's black, her mom could have just, made sure she didn't have to deal with a lot of black women or deal in black culture with so-called protection, and they had the privilege to get away with that. Parts of where they say they're from in like Mid Wilshire was nice back in the day. So if she was growing up in Mid Wilshire, that was a nice area back in the day. So I don't know how it is now, but there's still a lot of mansions and shit over there. So she wasn't, and yes, the Immaculate Heart was right up the street from that. So she wasn't in a bad environment when it came to like living in Hollywood and living on that side of town. Um, and she, even though South Central was like maybe 20 minutes away, she wasn't in that shit. The only time she probably dealt with black schools is when she went to Immaculate Heart, to a private school. That's the only time she probably dealt with black people. But I had like a couple of black friends that went to Immaculate Heart, but their parents were rich. You know what I mean? They weren't hood rat people. They were like upper middle class people who can afford to send their kid to private school. Um, so I just don't think, I think there's a lot of spoiled brat energy going on here. They probably didn't like her from the get go. They probably was saying like she's divorced, she's this. I don't think it was more of her being black. I pretty sure they knew better. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure they were wholeheartedly willing to exploit the fact that they were inviting this black woman into their fold. I'm pretty sure Queen Elizabeth was like, that looks good on camera. I don't think they had like bad intentions at first. I think because of all the drama that occurred and Meghan Markle feeling like she's a prisoner, for one, it was for her own protection. Wherever she went, or them telling her don't go here and don't go there, I just don't think she appreciated. She did not appreciate these white people trying to like hold her down. I shouldn't say white people. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me pull back on that. But I do feel like a little bit that's what it was. She did not like being controlled by somebody that she felt beneath her, like her workers and her helpers. And her workers and her helpers are there for her protection. So they do have to like exercise parameters and boundaries around what's going on. Anyways, I'm over here smoking weed. That was a long ass pause. Have a good day.